introduction. I love saying that. You know what I'm saying? What up, man? Jack Jack in the building.
What up, what up, what up?
What's good, brother? You know what I mean? This is welcome to Boulevard 58. You know what I'm saying? I know my guy Mello said 5'8", but this Boulevard 58. And it's 58 because it's the 508. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the Boulevard 58. I don't really need to welcome you. You know what I mean? Because you've been here from the beginning. I think we did our first pilot episode at another location, but every episode after that, you've been hands-on with it. So first, I got to thank you because, I mean, I'm sure people out there that can see the visuals can see the difference in what I did from the beginning versus what's coming out now. And for people out there that haven't watched, if you stay and watch till the end of the episode, you know, he definitely promotes himself well, man. I love Jack, man. You know what I'm saying? So welcome, brother. Welcome.
Thank you. Nicole's a hater.
So what I like to do, as you know, since you're always here, is please introduce yourself. And I'm going to do the outroduction instead of the introduction. You know what I'm saying? So please let the people know who we got sitting here today.
My name is Jack Jack. Everybody calls me Jack Jack. My real name is Joaquim. I was born and raised in Brockton. I'm 21 years old. I graduated Brockton High, and then after I joined the military, which is definitely a life career changing path. Definitely, it's where I think I learned my true self there, because that's some shit you go through, you know, and nobody's there. So it's kind of something you go through on your own. Right. Definitely a difficult thing. But, you know, I'm definitely working, you know, have my photography, partnered up with the lab like 4 years ago when J Rose was originally here. That's when I really got connected with the Sound Lab. Okay. And then they opened up the garage. And the garage is crazy. When it first started, I was here by myself. Nicole wasn't here, Mello was here, and I was stressed. Like,
right.
I might just turn myself. But yeah, nobody else was here. It was just me, myself. I had to paint these floors like 20,000 times. But nah, that was it. That's me, you know. Just me.
Well, I've been part of Sound Lab for years now. I don't even know. I lost count of how many numbers. But I feel like I just started interacting with you maybe within a year ago.
Yeah.
About a year. And
you started coming back around.
Yeah, when I started coming back around. Word. I had issues in life, man.
Hey, man, everybody goes through them.
You know, we all go through it, but like you said, the Army, you joining the Army make you realize certain things, like when you're alone, that you got to figure out in life.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? And to give you a quick background on me, before we continue with your story, I lost my mother in like 2016. And I knew 211 before he opened the Sound Lab, or right around the time he was about to open it. You know what I'm saying? So once I lost my mom's in 2016, I started seeing the open mics, you know what I'm saying, and things that were going on here. And I was like, yo, I got to get up off the house. I got to get out the house. You know what I'm saying? So I came here, started DJing, and I loved it, man.
You was at the old spot, the OG.
Yeah, OG lab.
Yeah.
So the reason I took my hiatus.
I was on what, Center Street?
Yeah, that was Center Street. Yeah, we had some big memorable times there. I know I missed some big memorable times here at the new location, but you know that's why I'm back here, man.
You back
Enjoy
now,
the
man.
memorable times with y'all.
For real.
You know,
and you tapping back into your DJ. I see you with QQ.
Right. And Sound Lab made me a DJ. Sound Lab made me a DJ because when I came in here, I was a rapper wanting to learn how to be an engineer. And 211 talked me into becoming a DJ. You know,
that nigga said it's the same thing.
Right. You know he's gonna do it to you, and I'm thankful for it. It paid off a lot in my life, and the reason I came here is because you know when my mom's died, my pops was living by himself, so then he had to come stay with me. You know what I mean? And I was at the lab 24/7 every day. And then one day I was just home chilling. I was like, you know, I'll go to the lab a little later, and I found my father in the other room having a seizure. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like two niggas in there fighting and rumbling. I went in there, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I see my father seizing. So that fucked with me a little bit. And I'm after just losing my moms, and then so I stayed home more, made sure the family was good. You know what I mean? I actually got a baby coming on Sunday. Shout out to wifey. She getting induced this week.
He shouldn't even be here right now, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
You know what I mean? I just got a lot going on in life, and that was my only reason for taking a hiatus from the lab. But I'm happy to see the things that are going on and that have manifested once I walk back through the door. I was in here and there in the location, like before it became the garage. I was here when we knocked down the old walls that was in here and things like that. You know, shout out to Tim, shout out to Khan. I was here with them, man. Even upstairs, I helped build some of the studios before we revamped it a couple of times.
A couple of times.
You know what I'm saying? But then I started noticing Jack Jack. I was like, who the fuck is this dude? Always with a camera in his hand.
You know,
Always like
I'm spoiled here. I'm spoiled here at the lab. You know?
on it. Nah, I love that shit though.
Yeah.
I love that. Once it's a beautiful thing here, man.
It is for
And
sure.
once you're in, you're in. You know, and I always wondered. I was like, who's this dude? First, I thought you was younger. You know what I mean? You know, I didn't know. I never knew about the military background.
Yeah, everybody thinks I'm like 16, 17.
Right.
And I get ID at the liquor store every day. You know what I mean?
So how about we start there before we even get into Sound Lab? What made you want to join the military?
No bullshit. So me, J Rose, and this kid Isaiah grew up together.
Okay.
Went to high school, Brockton High. So we all hung out together. We was all actually gonna join the military together. Jesus joined it first. He joined the National Guard first, and then it came up to the time we all started hanging out. We became close, like brothers type shit, hanging out every day, talking about the bitches we fucking and all that shit. But we started hanging out every day, and then unfortunately, it was Jesus and him. Something happened. It's a little car accident. Shit,
Right.
and he ended up passing away. But that was always like his
Rest in
lifelong dream. He still wanted to join the military. So that's really why I did it. But I also did it for myself too. But like it was something that he kind of like pushed me to do since like he passed away. And I was like, "All right, fuck it, we were both gonna do it together. So fuck it, might as well do it."
Yo,
So continue his legacy. To be honest.
I see the drive that he instilled in both of y'all.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. I wish I could have met him because the drive he puts into y'all, it's like unmatched.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
He passed away young. So like
Right.
I can't even imagine. You know what I mean? Like not being able to like I think it even turned 21. You know what I mean? 18. None of that crazy shit. He died in like high school. So it just people take life for granted sometimes, and like that's the shit you can't be doing nowadays.
Right. And I respect that because what y'all are doing are taking, what he had in his young, short-lived life, but y'all turning into something that's going to be longevity, and y'all keeping his name alive out here. For sure. You know what I mean? So respect to that. And that's that military in you. That
I've been doing it for a while. I joined in 2018, October 3rd. Signed a 6-year contract. Got 2 more left.
Okay.
About to get promoted to a sergeant, so I'm doing good. It's
He
going
said
good.
sergeant?
Yeah, it's going
everybody
good.
tells me I should have been a sergeant in the Army. I just never got that chance. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, the military done a lot for me. It really like molded, because I didn't really have a father figure growing up.
Okay.
So it kind of really molded me into like the man I am today.
Right.
Because I joined when I was 17. Like I had to beg my mom to sign the paper type shit. Because like you can't sign at 17. You got to wait till 18.
My mom was begging me to go. I was like, hell no.
They weren't they like drafting niggas back then?
Nah, nigga, I ain't that old, nigga.
Yeah,
they was drafting niggas back in like 1940s, nigga.
That's crazy. Imagine though, like just waking up, like nigga, you can join the military.
Yeah.
You
Honestly,
drafted,
I have
nigga.
a lot of family.
You
in
come
military.
with me.
That's why my mother always wanted me to go. Because I have uncles. My older brother, he been in the Navy for ever, 30-something years. You know what I mean? So I have family that are deep-rooted in the military. My uncle's in VA. He oversees some part of the Air Force. Yeah. I think it's the division that makes sure you stay in shape and keep your weight up. And y'all got a division for everything. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
they really set you up for a lot, though. Not gonna lie. But
I tried to get in. But I waited till I was like 30. I know the cutoff was like 34, 35.
It depends. The Marines is like 31. Army's like 33.
I took the ASVAB test, right?
That shit's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
I got a 41% on the shit, right?
Yeah,
so I was mad. I was like 41. I was like, well, I'm fucking hard.
Nah,
bro.
it's not like out of 100 though. So
Yo,
like,
but that's what he said. He was like, nah, 41 is good.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, this expands your options. There's people that get like 16, 17s on.
Yo, I
was
seen a
like,
nigga
what?
get a 1.
Bro, so I was
in
like,
high
okay,
school.
I got a 41. I was feeling myself, right?
Yeah.
But I was a wild dude when I was younger. So when it came time to get sent to Metro in Boston, they was like, yeah, so they're going to fingerprint you. You got any priors? You got any? I was breaking down everything. Dude threw his pin down. He's like, you ever been arrested? I'm like, yeah. You ever been handcuffed? Yeah. He's like, you ever had paraphernalia on you? Yeah. You ever been questioned by the police? Yes. Like, the fuck, who hasn't been questioned by them? He was like, all right, nigga threw his pen down. He was like, all right, so
you can't.
this is right after, I want to say, the war in Iraq or whatever ended.
That shit's
supposedly.
still going on, man.
I know it is. And this is what I said to him.
Niggas left Afghanistan.
So he was like, yeah, there's these new guidelines now that the Army put out. And so you already don't meet any of them. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, the war's ending. So there's new guidelines. I said, what war's ending? We're always in war.
Yeah,
Y'all always need soldiers. Take me. I'm ready to go.
They need people bad right now, man.
Because I liked going to war out here in the streets. So I was like, I might as well be useful.
Different
I was
beast.
one of the few people that wanted to go to war. I said, take me.
Nah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Damn. Sorry, man, but it just, I respect people from, shout out to my co-host, he couldn't make it today, extra dough. You know, he's military as well. You know, I just respect a lot of people in the military because it takes a lot of, when they say, don't be strong, be army strong. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to really be mentally strong for that shit. Sure. And that's kind of how I built myself in general. You know what I mean? But
it sets you up for a lot though. Like,
yeah,
especially when you get out and you try to apply for the jobs, you automatically at the top of the list because you got that veterans preference. So
yeah, yeah. So while you're in the Army, and is this when you say, yo, I want to get into music, or I want to get into filming, or I want to start recording what I'm seeing? Like,
so the bullshit, the thing that got me into it was being just around the sound lab. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. And when they open up the garage, they didn't have a photographer, they didn't have a videographer, nothing. And I was like, yo, fuck it. I was like, let me just pick up this camera and see what I can do. Okay. So I went crazy. All right. You know, nothing wrong. We had an A7 II up in here, and I was just going stupid.
Hold on, we gotta explain to people, because even me.
Hey, we gotta know
what
Sony.
The fuck is an A7 II?
So we're recording on a Sony A7C right now, and we have an A7 II, which is only for pictures. An A7C can record like continuous film.
Still footage.
Yeah, longer than 30 minutes, whereas the A7 II will cap out at 30 minutes. It's like 29 minutes and 59 seconds type shit. Okay. But so like the C is used to record, which we're recording right now. So like this shit can go for like 4 hours as long as you have enough space on the SD card type shit. Yeah. But so I was definitely a spoiled nigga here at the Sound Lab, you know, had a A7 II, you know. Nicole and Mello make fun of him for me all the time.
So have you and this A7 II had some crazy experiences?
Oh, yeah. We had some.
You know, I just found out the other day, because I be watching them shows, What Was Made in America or whatever. And they said the reason cameras, or not the reason, but the usage of cameras and recording cameras were for pornography. Have you ever dived into that? Or
a little bit.
A little bit? All right.
So I used to do this. I used to do this girl's OnlyFans page.
Okay, yeah, you know.
I think that was the closest thing I got to it.
Actually, we're looking for OnlyFans ladies. We got certain questions we want to ask the guests, and it's very uncomfortable for two men to ask. So if any one of you OnlyFans ladies out there want to promote yourself, and you know, we'll take a guess.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be straight up. If I was a female, I'd be rich.
Yo, I tell people that all the time.
I would be selling ass, selling titty pics, feet. I don't give a fuck.
I tell people that
I would be rich.
See, but the shit about now is you can make the money without selling the ass. You don't physically have to fuck. There's dudes dropping racks for pictures.
Nigga, look at this strip club. You can't even touch them bitches.
You understand what I'm saying? So, to all the ladies out there, don't fuck your body up and bring your body count to 1,000 because you think you got to make $50.
1,000
Don't do that shit. Just don't do that shit. What I'm saying is, you could sell your OnlyFans. You could even get on X videos. You could get on Pornhub and sell your content. Hey, me and my wife did it at one point. We might get back on there.
Oh, shit.
Listen, man, I ain't no Adam 22, no jumper shit, because you know he does his shit too. But I'm just saying, man, be free. Be a free spirit, even with your partner. Fuck it. Okay.
I got a question now. Do you feel like a men's body count is different from a woman's?
No, not at all. Okay. And there's a lot of men that would disagree with me.
Hell yeah.
Because if I got with a girl, right?
So you about to tell me right now, if you got with a shorty, like, wifey, all right, don't get mad, but we're going to ask a question. Hypothetically speaking. Nah. Hypothetically speaking, if a shorty walked up to you and was like, yo, I'm trying to fuck, but I got 500 body count.
Well, if she walked up to me and said she's trying to fuck, she got 500 body count.
What you like? What's the first thought in your mind?
Well, I ain't trying to wife her, so I might fuck, depending how the night go. But what I'm saying is,
he said, "Throw me a shot at Henny and I'll do it."
I'm not trying to put a ring on her finger. A chick that got 500 body probably does that for a living. So if she's looking right tonight and I'm looking to pay, and this is the moment to happen, fuck it, we might fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna protect myself. Please believe that.
For sure, for sure.
But I've had this conversation with men over time, and I believe it doesn't matter, but to a lot of men, it does. So if I was to do it or if I did it, people will look at me like, oh, this nigga's crazy. But I feel like this. If a chick got 90 bodies, right, and I got 100 plus, who's the hoe? Her? Why?
That's valid.
Why? I got 12 more bodies than her. What are you talking, like 20 more? How's she the hoe?
Nigga, I'm the hoe.
Right. But if I was the wife her, they'd be like, oh, this nigga wife such and such, she got 90, the whole block hit. But I might have hit the whole block next over full of 10 sisters that you don't know about.
For real.
Feel me? So it's all about, I feel like as men, it's a pride thing and a subconscious thing where we feel like it's how we're viewed if we're seen with that person.
I feel like it's their intuition too.
Fuck, because I know people know about my business. I don't care if they know about her business. Right. Our business together, shit, we could throw a concert. The fuck?
Said a concert. Things wild.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas said a concert.
Word, man. I'm just a realist, man. You know? And a lot of people don't live by real things. They live by real feelings. You know what I'm saying? And you could feel what somebody said. You could feel it's real and try to live by that. But if it ain't your real being, it's just a real feeling. It ain't really who you are.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But shit, so the pornography shit. So you say you tapped into that a little bit. So your first...
A little bit. Well, OnlyFans. You know,
just a little bit. Okay, I guess that.
I didn't go crazy. I mean.
So when you first... What was your first, like, project with the camera? Once you turned on record and you was like, all right, I'm
but
here.
yeah, I was just fucking around. So first I started off in auto. That was like the first 2 months because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And auto is like when it automatically focuses on the camera, like you ain't gotta do shit.
It don't move.
You don't gotta do nothing. Okay. You don't gotta change the ISO, the shutter speed, nothing. I was just recording on
none of these
auto.
things, and I think I'm a cameraman.
I was just taking pictures on auto. I thought I was just shit. and then J Rose would like bring you down back to reality real quick. If you ever see this thing on the test line, he's like, there's a standard. All right, this thing goes say that shit all the time. He's like, there's a standard, all right, and you're not meeting the standard right now. This nigga will say that shit all the fucking time, bro. Right, but nah, he really helped me out. He really taught me like, yo, J Rose. I don't know why, but this nigga just knows too much shit.
He does.
He just knows too much.
He does.
Like, nigga, why are you an engineer, an artist, and you know how to work a camera? Nigga, there's something wrong here.
Young OG.
For real, but nah, he showed me. He definitely tapped in with me. He definitely helped me out. No bullshit. But then after he helped me out, YouTube taught me a lot too. No bullshit. Because there was no team here, bro. There was no Nicole. There was no Mello. You know, even now they teach me to this day, but they weren't here, so I kind of had to like self-teach myself. No bullshit. I kind of just jumped into things and just volunteered. I was like, here, I'll do this. Like when the testing lab first started, I was the only photographer there because Nicole still hasn't gotten here, Mello still hadn't gotten here. So you know, that really kind of like
you was the originator with the.
Yeah, I was at the first testing lab. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. Yo, see, that's why I like doing this shit, because when I talk to people, we sit down and have conversations, there's things I assume, but I don't know until I sit down and talk.
You don't know somebody until you really know somebody.
Right. Damn, all right, so you started filming here at the lab, at the garage, started filming at the testing lab.
Yeah, that was like my first like real event type shit. And then I started tapping into weddings and like all that other shit.
You learned how to edit on YouTube too, everything like that?
Yeah, J-Rose taught me a lot too. We got Lightroom. The Sound Lab had like a subscription to Lightroom, so we started just literally just cooking up in there, editing photos. It was crazy. Like it was like a peaceful thing. It was like my escape from reality type shit. But that's really what really got me into it.
Okay.
Yeah, once you find
so
like
we're learning who Jack Jack is today. Now I'm talking to the audience. We're learning who Jack Jack is today.
Yeah, for real. But now, I feel like once you really find your niche, you settle in it and you get comfortable. Like, don't get complacent though. Like, you get comfortable in like what you're doing, but don't get complacent. Don't feel like you the biggest shit. You know, because there's always somebody out there better. Like right now, I could name like 10 niggas that better than me at photos, but at the end of the day, nigga, as long as you're grinding, you're trying to get better, nigga, that's all that matters.
Right, and I think that's what I kind of stopped doing. I wouldn't say for too long with the DJing, because I wouldn't say stop, but I kind of just shut down during the winter. But when spring and summer's here, I'm DJing all spring, all summer. You know what I mean? And shout out to everybody that's still hitting me up to come DJ this year. You know what I mean? If I'm attending the event, I don't really want to DJ. So I Got my sound
They
lab
trying to get
brothers
their
here,
2 for
got
1
my-
special, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? And
Like,
sometimes
oh, he's
I
attending?
do that because I'm like, shit, why not enjoy the party and make some money?
211 be doing that wild shit, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I do.
They be walking up to the stage like, yeah, let me get,
Mm-hmm.
just walk up. What the fuck?
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
And honestly, like I said, when I walked to the sound lab, I wasn't really a DJ. So some of my confidence as a DJ,
So what really got you into it?
What got me into it was I know music. You know what I'm saying?
You think you got that from your mom?
I'm a gym. Yeah.
Got that from
I definitely got that from my mother. I got that from my brothers because I was the youngest of 4 kids. You know what I mean? And, you know, just growing up in the hood, growing up in Boston back in the 80s, just being in the streets, not just being in the house, being outside, seeing everything going on, hearing the music, hearing how the music changed. I was born in 81. So, you know, once hip-hop started really hitting, you know, I just remember all the cassette tapes in my brother's rooms and just them bumping it. You could hear them speakers outside while you playing, you know what I mean? And, yeah, I fell in love with music. So once I came to the DJ side of it, that's one of the first things 211 noticed about me. Number one, I was a rapper first, so I'm not a DJ that's scared to talk on the mic. That's a big, big plus if you're a DJ. If you can talk and engage with your crowd as you're killing it, it's a big plus. And I just really, really, really know my music. You know what I mean? And I don't just say that because it's me or whatever, but I really know my music. You know what I mean? There's even DJs, some DJs I know are better than me, and they'll tell me that. They be like, nah, nigga, you know your music. I can read a crowd very well. I know what to play. Even if you're playing and you might be killing it in your mind, you might be doing all your skill set and everything.
But ain't fucking none of the songs.
Yeah, but you're not and really getting the whole crowd moving. I might come to your ear and tell you a couple of joints to throw on, and you're gonna see the crowd. You know what I mean? And always felt that was my gift to help me as a DJ. But like I said, I came up in the 80s, so I came up during the era of the full 5 elements of hip-hop. You know what I mean? I'm great at graffiti. I tried breakdancing, but I'm a big-ass nigga, so it didn't work out. I rap very well. You know what I'm saying? DJing, that's why I look at it like, if you was to tell me to rap in a room full of industry niggas, I would do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm that confident. But if you was to tell me to DJ in front of Funkmaster Flex, DJ Envy or something, I might do it.
I ain't gonna do it,
Because I ain't gonna bitch up, nigga. I'm a man up. Definitely. But I'm not gonna be fully confident in what I'm gonna display in front of them. You understand? And that's because I still have to work on the skill set of DJing. I've done hundreds of parties. I got repeat customers. They're not family and friends that just be like, oh yeah, nah, that's my nigga, let me hire him because he paid for the low, he charges the low. No, I actually got people that repeatedly hire me, wedding receptions, sweet 16s, things like that. You know what I mean? Because I know music. So if I play for a certain crowd and I know what they want, I know they're always gonna keep hiring me. Because certain crowds don't care about the club DJ. You know what I mean? The club DJ is popping in our culture. That's the #1 DJ we look to. But there's so many other levels of DJing, right? So I understand that you're getting into that too.
Yeah.
So tell me what's getting you into that.
You know, you see Devo up there, you know, a little QQ up there.
Shout out
you know,
Devo in the building.
This guy, I just want to touch the turntables, you know what I mean? But nah, that's what you being around it, you get curious over time.
Now, I've been hearing you when I come up in the lab and there's certain things going on. I bet you do your thing, man.
Yeah, I just be bullshitting.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. You know what? That's what I used to say. People like, nah, don't.
That's how you learn, though, for real. That's how you learn, though, for real.
When you start telling people you bullshit, they go like you a bullshitter.
Yeah. I don't bullshit. I do that shit for real.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you bullshit.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I have like some of my favorite DJs. Some people I think are the best DJs in Massachusetts have told me I'm good. You know what I mean? I might not can do what they do, but they've seen me rock after parties. They've seen me do parties till 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
6 in the morning is wild.
Oh yeah, the old sound lab was different.
You know we ain't doing no 6 in the morning around this motherfucker.
Yeah. And the only reason it shut down at 6 is because I was ready to go.
This nigga say I gotta
was
go.
like, I'm not playing
Nigga say
no
I gotta go to my 9 to 5.
6 o'clock, I'm shutting down. Okay. They would have the little joints at the, whatever, the shout out to the spot, Giggy's, Pisces, Dino's, whatever spot, and then if it was somebody's birthday and it was one of them dudes, they gonna,
I heard a lot about
how
Dino's.
It's gonna go. They gonna try to come to the lab for the after party. But this particular night, it was strippies. And, so a couple of dudes rolled through. Now, I actually met, that's the thing, the night I met Drew Nice. You know what I mean? Drew Nice is like, I feel like one of the top 3 DJs in the state. He'll kill anybody. He just been doing this shit since he was born. You know what I'm saying? So, and he even told me, he was testing me that night when he met me. He's like, yo, play this. Play. Ever since then, that's my brother. He's actually DJing my son's graduation this year.
Congratulations
you know
to him.
So DJing brings a lot of connections. It brings a lot of connections.
Yeah, I seen you film his first college tour.
Yeah. But before we get in, you know what I mean? Because I know you just started with the DJing. The filming part is what was really like, I feel like that's how the people are really getting to know who Jack Jack is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We seen you at Cheeto's event last Friday.
I was
How was that?
Yeah, it was good until the fight broke out.
I might have been around, but
it was good until the fight broke out. Yeah,
I seen you on some of the videos. You was in there filming too.
Yeah. But nah, it was dope. It was really unfortunate that the fight broke out, you know, because Brockton niggas just don't know how to be niggas. You know what I mean?
It was.
But it was actually pretty tragic, actually.
Right.
Because there was still mad people to go up and perform. Which I was there for Young OG, my boy. But he couldn't do it because niggas want to fuck shit up. So.
Right.
But it was dope. The spot was cool. I didn't know that spot was there. The pyramid.
So I didn't know that spot changed it to the pyramid neither.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They was like, yeah, it's right across from that.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, it's right across from that car wash that everybody be at, and everybody be deep in that car wash. Man, they be deep in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
They were like, it's right across the street. I was like, no, the fuck it's not. I was like, there's a fried chicken spot over here in a fucking liquor store. What are you talking about?
Yo, bro.
That shit's in the back though. It's in the cut.
Niggas kept saying the pyramid. I'm like, where the fuck is the pyramid?
Right? They're like in Brockton. I was like, nigga, you know where I thought it was? Kmart.
Yeah.
You know that fucking.
Nah, you know how I found out? I typed in the address and the old Chinese restaurant came up. I was like, oh shit! I did heard they closed, so I'm like, maybe that's what they did with it.
Crazy, nigga.
But yeah, I definitely was in the building. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cheeto. He's actually supposed to be our guest tonight, but he's still in South by Southwest doing his thing, so
I think he's still gonna be out there until the Monday.
Yeah.
I think
he's
me
out
and
there till Monday, so y'all might.
Yeah, me and 211 about it. Yeah.
Tell the people about that. You about that?
Going out there tomorrow. Our flight's at 6. Just going to catch some content for South by Southwest, and C4 is also performing out there.
Shout out to C4.
So that's gonna be lit for sure. He actually won the competition here that Cadence through, so that's why we went out there.
So C4. So hold up. So they can understand what you just said. So last week, the same night of Cheeto's event, there was an event here at Sound Lab, 300 ENT.
Yeah, by the Cadence.
Yeah. So they basically had an event with 10 artists that were selected to come perform. Shout out to 8-Zip. I don't know everybody else that was there.
8-Zip should have won, truthfully. We ain't gonna talk about that right now.
Yeah. So some artists went in there and they bodied it. And the outcome was, I guess, C4 is the winner. Yeah. So that is now the next step is to go out there and do some more showcasing and promote.
I like how they formatted that though. There was it's like one-on-ones against, and then like whoever won at the end, they verse each other type shit. So it's kind of like a knockout type of deal.
That's how I did my battle.
It was dope. It was like a little battle round type shit.
Yeah, that's why I did a battle. So the last event we did at the old Sound Lab, I started like a battle league. But again, when you let life hit you, you're not being consistent.
Man, life's a bitch, man.
Yeah. And this was before King of the 5, and Wise was actually one of the battlers.
Yo, Wise? I haven't seen that nigga man long.
Wise was one of the battlers. Monavelli was one of the battlers.
Shout out to Monavelli.
I think A-Rod was one of the battlers. Shout out to Darnell Staley. He got a big thing going on out in New Bedford, whole film studio. Shout out to Peter Walker, Larnell. But yeah, it was dope. So what I did is it was 2 different battles, 3 rounds each. So it was this person versus this person, 3 rounds, this person versus this person, 3 rounds. Whoever won out of those 2 ended up versing each other at the end. You know what I mean? But the way I set up my battle, and I think some of the battles are doing it now, and I never seen nobody around here do this, man. That's why I be mad I didn't stay consistent. I had people come and perform. So MTS came and performed. I had people performing in between the battles. Like it was really lit. That's lit. It was dope.
Just start
I
that
cooked
back up,
too.
man.
I also chef, so I was selling food.
What you be cooking? What you be cooking? What you be cooking, man?
Oh man, I'm Jamaican, dog. So, I mean, 211 to tell you. 211 to tell you, man. That's why I'm back out here, man. Y'all gonna really learn about Track Fiend.
You probably can make some good curry chicken.
Oh yeah, I'm multi-talented. I'm multi-talented.
We need
bro.
some of that curry chicken up in this.
You know what I mean? I'm very multi-talented, and that's why like I did a project that I put out last year. I didn't even tell nobody. I just put it out because I had a bunch of songs I've been doing over the years that I never put out. So I put them all on the project, and I called it "Who the Fuck Is Track Fiend?"
That's crazy.
Because nobody knows. They be like, yeah, I see this nigga online. I know him. He's part of SoundLab, but nobody really knows who the fuck is Track Fiend. And I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a multi-talented dude, just like I'm starting to notice about you.
Appreciate
You know
it.
what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to the multi-talented people out here, man.
A lot of niggas can't do it, man.
You know what I'm saying? So, when you got into the filming, have you done any like music videos?
I actually shoot, yeah, not fully like in my control. I've helped out, been like A camera, B camera, whatever, doing B-roll and shit with Nicole and Mello.
Nah, you still shooting?
Yeah, but I be doing shit like that. But my first like official one is with Jada. She performed at the Tesla Lab last night. Her name's Amina J on Instagram, but she's definitely up and popping.
Was that with that wasn't the one with when the 3 females performed, was it?
Nah, that was the one like 2 before that. It was like a female in like a blue. She was like a blue jumpsuit, blue tracksuit type shit.
Make sure y'all check that out, the Test the Lab videos, man.
Yeah.
Check out Jack Jack, check out Test the Lab, check out the Garage Media. Shout out to the Cold Reds. You know what I mean? Please check this out, check it out, support it.
But nah, that's really where
I love what you see.
That's really where I got into it. But yeah, my first music video will be with Jada, for sure. She's trying to do some shit in Chinatown in Boston, so we're gonna go out there and then we're gonna come do some scenes over here.
So is that your like, as far as like, since you've been behind the camera, is that your most time when you get excited when you're about to go film different scenes?
It's like an adrenaline like you can't explain.
So I noticed too, because I'm really trying to get into the camera shit. That's why I like when people be like, this nigga. I love it because it makes me really go hard. So when I come in here with an ES 5000, niggas ain't even gonna know what the fuck it is. All right, so for real. So when you get on the camera, right, and you're really like, I see a lot that when a lot of cameramen, especially you, is filming low a better angle than filming straight? Like, you know, you see niggas on vacation with the camcorder. Hey, honey, smile. You know what I mean? Shit like that. But I notice a lot of people, when they're filming events, they hold that camera low. They're looking at it. Is angling mean everything?
It's basically it's your eye, kind of. It's a bit like what look you're going for. Because, like, any nigga can shoot straight, you know what I mean? Like, I can just, go like this.
Hey, every nigga can shoot straight. You been in the Army.
That's different. But nah, I feel like you gotta get creative. If you just shooting straight, nigga, anybody can do that. Nigga, I can put that shit on a tripod like we're doing right now, nigga. Just anybody can do that for sure. Right. But when you work with angles, you gotta work with different lighting. It's like, say if I'm shooting this and the lighting's above us, then you gotta change your ISO, your shutter speed, everything. So you just get creative when you do video. To be honest with you, right? You try different angles, try different props, try different backgrounds. You just try random shit.
Oh yeah. I noticed y'all been fucking it up with the background.
Yeah, we just be making making random shit. Man. Yo, Khan be that nigga's crazy. Yeah. That nigga be on some demon time. Yeah. That Red Bull, that shit gives him wings. And he ready to fly.
Yo, me too. You mix that with some yak.
Yeah.
Yak. Yeah. That used to be my performance drink.
Really?
Yeah. Anytime before I would go on stage,
could be lit.
Because I wasn't really a drinker like that when I really used to go out and perform. But I would always go up to the bar right before I knew I was coming up. Give me a Henny and Red Bull.
Henny and Red Bull.
Yeah, because once I get that, I know I'm about to fuck whatever songs I'm doing. Fuck up. I'm about to sweat too, because you know that Henny about to have you break sweat.
Make you burn up, cook up inside.
Yeah, but it was always a good performance.
Yeah.
Everybody just want to rap. Nah, you got to perform. You better study fucking, I don't give a fuck. If you don't dance and have your ass out, you better study Prince. You better study Michael Jackson. You better study Usher. You better study Mary J. Blige. You better study these good performers. That's why their careers lasted longer than other individuals. You can't just keep standing up there, check it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of people miss that step, though.
Fact, though.
They just think they can jump into something, not even prepare themselves and just fucking vibe out. Yeah. And then they hit a crash course and like a month later, start fucking shit up.
Rehearsal, bro. I always tell people rehearsal is big factor in anything. Like we said on the last episode, the 5 Ps. And I learned that from my brother from the military. So I know you know the 5 Ps. You know what I'm saying? And for people that don't know the 5 Ps, that's right. I heard somebody say it over there. What?
Devo in the back.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
You got it. Anytime you follow them 5 Ps, you will be successful. Even if you don't win, even if you lost the race, you still gonna have great results. You know what I'm saying? And always, man, I respect that about you. I respect how much I see you working. I respect everything about the garage that's going on right now. And I can't wait till y'all start filming porn up in here. It's just gonna be fucking crazy.
Porn. Whoa.
Nah, I'll fuck with y'all. They don't
Hey,
do
man,
that here.
hey,
That's
hey.
a disclaimer. They don't
Hey,
do
I'm
that
just
out.
saying, if you want some explicit content, you know, just
You
tap
know what I'm
in.
saying?
Well, we'll find some other space to do it. But
Hey, you know that is $1 billion industry, sir.
you know what else is $1 billion? Fucking funeral homes. Them niggas be making money.
Unfortunately, yeah, life insurance.
Niggas are dying every day. You know you can cash out your life insurance before you die. Did you know that?
Yo, BMF, man, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of niggas with crematories after watching BMF.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Shout out to Lamar's cousin, whatever that nigga.
Sign
I
that
think
shit
that's
right the
Darnell, the comedian nigga that plays his cousin.
Oh shit. Nah, for sure.
Yeah, bro. Nah, definitely.
What's
love
up with
having
you and making music, man? You know, when we gonna hear some shit?
Shit, man. You said when am I making more music?
Yeah, when you gonna tap in?
I actually been writing.
Okay.
Since I've been doing this podcast, since I've been coming around and really seeing the motivation going on around me, how everybody, even everybody in this room over here, how everybody's busy working, being consistent with what they're doing, and just helping the media and the vision and the sound of Brockton and New England, period, grow. So it's motivating me to get the fuck back out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I did a lot. But like my young boys tell me, did you record it? Is it on video? Then it didn't happen.
For real, nah, that's some G shit though. For real.
Bro, I could tell you some shit, but niggas be like, yeah, whatever, this nigga making that shit up.
Yeah.
Like, I had a record deal. I did paid shows. I recorded a track in London. Like, I did shit when it came to music in my
You went
life
to London?
that I'm proud of. Yeah, almost got signed to Warner Brothers, to be honest with you. Sony,
Nigga, I don't even have
Sony
a
Irving.
passport, nigga. Never
You know what I'm
mind
saying?
fucking
But I was
London.
too young. I was out in England. I'm Jamaican, so I was visiting some family.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I went out there, dropped the track. Nigga was like, yo.
Jamaicans be in England?
No, you ever watch Top Boy? It's all Jamaican niggas in
crazy.
England.
That's why. That's probably lit as fuck out there.
We everywhere. So I got a lot of family over there. Cause Jamaica at one point was ruled by England until we gained independence in like 1962 or some shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So once we got the independence, a lot of people still like that British flavor of it. So a lot of people migrated over there. Like Birmingham and Brixton are probably the 2 blackest towns over there. I was
Birmingham,
in
really?
Birmingham. Yeah, it was fucked me up because I'm on the block. See niggas dressed like us, look like us, but you're like, hey, mate.
I might.
Fix your trousers, mate. You know what I'm saying? For real. Niggas
How's
telling
their
me
food
fix
out
my
there?
trousers. You know, I'm back this 99. I was back there sagging, do-ragging. You know what I'm saying?
How's their food out there? It's busting.
Oh, the food was busting. That's why I was on the block, because I walked to get some food. I was high as fuck. So their national dish is fish and chips. But their fish and chips ain't our fucking fish and chips.
Nah, nigga.
You go to England and get a fish and chips? First of all, that shit like a whole fish out the sea. Ain't no bones in that motherfucker, fried head to toe. And then they give you a whole nother joint with the paper wrapped up with the fries, the chips. But they're big-ass French fries, and they put the vinegar on it and all that shit. So that's when Five Guys opened and I started seeing the vinegar, I was like, okay, these niggas must be English. Because niggas like, yo, why they got vinegar here? Yeah, put that vinegar on your fries. That's when you get a little British going on. Nigga, sip some
dead.
tea. Feel me?
I think the best place I had fish and chips was at Frank's before they closed.
Yo, I used to fuck with Frank's, but you ever see the workers that was in there? Them niggas used to look
You
like
know-
they just woke up at 4 crack houses.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, the most shadiest places got the best food.
Yeah, but once I see the worker,
It's the most shadiest place. Like you go to New York, nigga. I bet you ain't judging them
I
niggas.
might start spitting it out. Like, oh, fuck that. Nigga,
Got food poisoning from Frank's.
nah, I was fucking it up, man. But and them niggas was rude as fuck. Hello, Franks.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're rude
Franks.
as fuck.
Like, how can I have a 30 minutes? Like, what the fuck?
And there was a whole strip club.
Like you
There's
ate
a whole
whole
strip
pack of
club
cigarettes
upstairs,
for breakfast.
nigga.
What you mad at me for, bro?
There's a whole strip club
Oh, I'm
behind Frank's.
Yeah.
And upstairs. Like, what
Oh
the
my
fuck is
God.
going on here?
Oh, don't even get me started over there.
Are they still
no
open?
comment on that strip.
Are they still open, nigga? They still
No
open?
comments.
Are they still
I
open?
don't know.
You don't know?
I have no.
It's called a Foxy Ladies
Y'all
night.
see that ring? I'm a married man. I have no.
He ain't been in the strip club, man.
Oh man, nah, this shit is dope, man. For me to have people here from the Sound Lab on here, to have the family on here.
Sure, man.
The first of all, the hoodie's dope too.
Yeah, shout out to
508C,
Noble,
That's what I'm
man.
saying. Boulevard 58.
Shout out to Noble, man.
I mean,
He's
shout out to
doing his
Noble.
thing.
Tested Lab every
For
other
sure, the
Tuesday.
Museum
Make sure
TV.
y'all come out here. I thought y'all wasn't gonna have it yesterday because of the snow. I dipped. I was like, Jack ain't coming back. The coach like, yeah, we might not. Nigga, I look online. I'm like, oh, these motherfuckers still had a whole party last night.
That nigga Noble said we ain't canceling
But
this.
I love the consistency.
Yeah.
That's how you gotta be. You know,
Sure.
resilient. You know what I mean?
For sure.
That shit's dope. That shit's dope as fuck. So what's next for Jack Jack, man? We see you out here grinding. We see you filming the events. We see you everywhere. You going to South by Southwest tomorrow?
For sure.
What's next?
What's next is really just getting out there. The Garage Media team, you know, we're trying to really outsource ourselves now. We're not trying to be home based so much. We're trying to, you know, pop to your parties, pop to your quinceañeras, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're trying to get out there more. I feel like we're known here now well enough to a point where we can start outreaching and we can start helping people out with their photography and videography. And you actually put us on to a really good connect. South Shore Shining Light, and you know, South Shore Shining Light, and shout out to Paul and shout out to Rel over there. We had a meeting with them, I think last week, not too long ago, but they definitely want us to tap in with them with photography and videography. So that's gonna be dope.
Word.
That's really gonna help us elevate as the garage. That's gonna help us get out there in the community. So you know,
So please, man, you know I'm trying to be on the camera team. Let me know.
yeah, we'll
If
teach you,
need me
man.
to
You know,
hold the
I'm
light
gonna teach
still.
you how to edit
Nah,
after
bro,
this
I'm dead
podcast. You know what I
serious,
mean?
man.
But
Like, I'm a multi-talented dude, and I'm a fast learner.
for sure.
You take an hour with me, I'm gonna bring you back a day.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
But
And that's all I ever ask of people, man. Each one teach one, man. I'll give you the world if you could just give me the street.
And that's a problem with people these days. They don't like to teach niggas shit.
Right.
So like that's why a lot of niggas gotta learn off of YouTube and all this bullshit
Facts.
because people are so cocky and arrogant these days. They don't like to teach motherfuckers. And it's like, yo, why do you gotta stick up your ass right now? Like, just teach us, bro. Like, if you think about it, the little niggas now, the generation, bro, they're the future, nigga.
Yeah, they are.
When you grow up, nigga, these are the niggas that gonna be in the hospital wiping your ass while you're shitting in your diapers, nigga. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So like, why aren't you about to help them elevate their career and prosper in the world, bro?
Yeah.
This world's already shitty as it is.
And that's what I try to do every single day. I try to give somebody a jewel, a gem.
Something they can go
You
with
know what
them.
I'm saying? It
A
might
lot of
be
these niggas,
nice.
they don't grow up with parents. You know how many niggas I met in Brockton High, nigga, that don't got parents?
Exactly.
They're in foster care, bro.
Exactly.
Foster care is crazy.
Yep. And I had to realize that too, man. The city's like different.
It is.
You know what I mean? There's a lot.
You know,
of
when you
fucked up
compare yourself,
cities.
when you compare yourself to someone that's like made it, they have a story, but they don't have a story like yours.
Right.
You have a unique story.
Right.
They just have a story. Oh, my pops paid for this. My mom's paid for this. Yeah, that's cool. But I had to grind a 9 to 5, work 3 jobs, and go to high school, nigga, while I was doing this. So obviously they're about to pick you over them because you're multi-talented, nigga.
Exactly.
You're doing 3 things at one time while this nigga was just getting everything just made for him.
Right. Right. And the struggle be real, man. So when you know the struggle's real, you're gonna be hungry. You're gonna go out there.
You're
and
hungry.
Get it.
You're eager for it. You just want it.
Like for real, even at my job now, I be seeing dudes. They'll come in through the temp agency. Yo, bro, I don't even really want to be here. You don't want to be here? Yeah. My nigga, they're asking you to make boxes because it's slow, and you're getting $20 an hour to make boxes.
Shit, I'll make you a pizza. Pay me $20 an hour. I'll make you a
You don't
pizza
wanna
right
put
here.
tape on boxes for like 4 hours until they give you some work. That's too much for you.
I'll be that Domino's
These
nigga on the
niggas that
commercial
don't
that be
wanna
folding
work.
the pizza box and nigga.
Yo, for real, bro. You don't even gotta get. We're literally making boxes.
That's crazy.
Tape one way, tape 2 ways across.
You just leave them bitches open? That's it?
$20 an hour.
That's a wild shit. I'd be a
Bro, I be trying to tell people. You know what I'm saying? That's the temp money. Once you go permanent, you can make some more money. I'm permanent now, so I ain't gonna get into what I make, but
yeah, he's
just
certified.
as you coming in and you ain't have no job yesterday and you came in today, $20 an hour, and they say, yo, can you make this box? Cause nothing to really do right now. And he's like, I don't want to be doing. I ain't here to make boxes all day.
Shit.
Nigga, go home.
Go home.
Go home. You don't even belong here.
They got that from a temp agency though? How'd they get put on? How'd they get put on with that?
Bro, I could put you on. I know how to get money.
Damn, man. Shit.
Get money. I just hate when banks lock my fucking card because then you look broke.
Let's not talk about that. But,
You know
what you got,
I'm
Bank of America? Because them niggas are strict. You got Bank of America? Them niggas are strict.
No, I got Bank. I got Santander.
Oh, them niggas are strict
Well, I got
too.
a few banks, but that's my main.
Man, I was at Foot Locker at Braintree Mall, bro. I was trying to buy 3 tech suits. It came with like $1,000 and something, right? I was to go slide that. I was like, I knew I had the money in this bitch. I slid that motherfucker. That bitch said decline. I said, what?
They was like, this looks funny. How
I
much
said,
you trying
what?
to spend?
I said, what you mean? She's like, yeah, it said decline. I'm like, I know this. I opened the app. I was like, nah, you're not about to do me like that in the store. But
open this shit right
10 times. I was like, but nah, they send you. But good thing about Bank of America, they send you a text. It's like why you put Y or no. Like if it's you put yes, and if it's not, you put no type shit. But yeah, I just had to fucking type yes and then go out my bank account and accept the shit. But this shit was crazy. It's good though if you think about it though. Because if a nigga really got your car and he's trying to spend a band, nigga, nobody's contacting you, that's wild.
Yeah.
But nah, they definitely they be on their shit. The banks be on their shit for sure.
Yeah, they do.
I used to work for a bank, Harbor One, when I was in Brockton High.
That's actually a good bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially as far as like credit and if you want to obtain a house in the area, things like that.
For sure. They got auto loans now too and shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Harbor One.
You said they got auto loans now?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's happening to everything. You know who's really dangerous is Amazon. Amazon's dangerous. Niggas got a credit card, everything. Them niggas are selling everything.
You know, I was before I started this job, I got hired as an Amazon driver, but I didn't take it because they wanted me to drive in some old crazy part of Rhode Island. I was like,
I heard them Amazon employees. Them
they'll
niggas
hire you around here, but then your route's gonna be somewhere in Carver or some other shit. You know what I'm saying?
One of my peoples work at the warehouse, and if you don't scan like a certain amount of thing, they come check on you type shit.
Oh yeah, my job is like that too.
Nigga, that's.
But we gets busy.
That's like slavery.
We don't even.
That's like slavery, low key.
It's not. Well,
it's like paid slavery.
They don't really bother us if we don't scan a certain amount, but they'll let you know who's doing
booming
the most. So they'll keep coming around. Hey, great job. Then they walk by you.
Fucking loser. Fucking loser.
Like, yeah,
we gotta get rid of this guy. I get rid of this guy.
Yeah,
that's crazy shit.
Shit, man. So yeah, we diving into the world, man. Jack, man.
For sure.
We learned that you're a fucking veteran. Shit,
yeah,
so
man.
On that.
Probably do a couple more years. You know, niggas probably got me tapped in for a couple.
On
more.
the camera.
Yeah, they kind of, yeah.
Sergeant Jack.
I ain't gonna tell them yet, but you know, I'll probably stand for a little bit.
Nah, there's nothing wrong with that, bro.
Nah, I'll probably do my 20
minutes
bounce.
for like 30. You should just fucking nigga, just be a Green Beret. You just do your shit.
Oh nah, Green Beret them is crazy.
Yeah, nah. You gotta hold that tree up.
Yeah, nah. But now, I just signed up for the State Troopers exam. Not too long ago. I had like 2 days after Christmas type shit.
That's
I got that in 2 weeks.
That's dope. Hey, I might be a street and who do, but I got a lot of family on the other side.
You know, the street. You know, the street's cool, but you know, you gotta come out the street.
No, I'm just saying that's just where I came from.
No, for sure. For a lot of us.
Messed up a lot of my opportunities in life as far as on the legal side. Like I can't be a politician. There's certain jobs I can never get because I'm a felon a few times. It never stopped me from getting money, or it never stopped my hustle or my grind. I'm just saying, like, for people that are on the other side and you've never been in handcuffs and you don't have felonies, don't fucking do it. Yeah. I feel like I was doomed from day one. And it's not even the family I'm from, it was my environment. Like, I've literally gotten suspended since preschool all the way to 12th grade, every grade.
Where'd you grow up, in Dorchester?
Dorchester, yeah.
How was that?
Franklin Hill.
How was that?
It was a wild childhood for me because I went to the Lee School, the infamous Lee School, where New Edition used to perform when they got on, Almighty RSO. And I was a Franklin Hill kid. And
like teach
the
you
Lee
a lot?
School, it's right on the Franklin field. All right, so if you know the history between them two blocks, I always had smoke going to school, not realizing it was smoke. I just went to school with a bunch of kids from the other side, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? So that led me to be very aware, militant, and violent as a young kid because I started getting jumped for no reason. So, my first weapons was going to school with kitchen knives and shit. And for real. Like, all right, cool. That's how y'all want to do it. Let's see how tomorrow go.
You be cut up, all right.
That's the way I grew up in Boston. Yeah. I didn't even get to trick or treat until I was like 12, 11 years old. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people got taken out trick or treating when they was younger.
A lot of people don't do that no more these days.
Yeah, but back in the day when I was young, it was a thing.
Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, and we used to be on blocks. We used to be robbing niggas for candy.
That's why I couldn't go out trick or treating because my neighborhood was a little wild.
Yeah,
Once I moved to the suburbs of Framingham, where I met Rigorous from South Shore Sound and Lighting and a lot of my good other friends, you know, there's a reason why a lot of us ended up out there because a lot of our lives in the city was real.
It's like Framingham close to Dorchester type shit?
Nah, Framingham's like Plymouth County. I mean, Middlesex County, excuse me. So that's out like Natick, going towards Worcester and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing I loved about Framingham was a melting pot of a lot of every city in America.
What made you go out there?
My mother, because my brother got killed when I was younger.
Rest in peace.
So, yeah, the news came to my crib. They did a whole chronicle story on it. You can look it up on YouTube, actually. So, like, for real, you'll see me in the video, 7 years old. That's like, wild. My life was crazy, yo. So that's what brought us out there. My mother was like, I'm not losing no more sons to these streets. So we moved out there. Then I looked at it like a playground. Yeah. I was like, damn, because I'm a city kid already. I think I was like 11, 12 when we moved out there. So out there, it was just, it was amazing. And I was meeting niggas from, you name every city in America, there was a nigga out there from, even every borough from New York. Like
Framingham University be jumping.
Everything. They had all the Spanish gangs out there. That's how I learned to talk a lot of Spanish, too. I'm very fluent in Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
So, yeah, bro, that just changed my life a lot. It did. And
now, how was the transition from, like, Dorchester to Framingham? Was it like
the transition?
Like, you started fucking niggas up over
that's
there?
funny
You started, like, jumping niggas over there?
When I got out there, I was a straight hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? So already off top, how I dressed, they used to try to tell me, oh, pull your socks down. Why is your socks all the way pulled up? You know, when you a city kid in the summer, your socks is pulled all the way up. You know what I'm saying? I used to have the short set on with the overalls. You have one on, one off, like 90s. You know what I'm saying? That was the style back then. Like Fresh. You ever see the movie Fresh? Or y'all ever see South Central, little Bobby Johnson? Like that's how we used to dress back then. You feel me? So they used to tell me I dressed weird and shit like that. I remember my mother always telling me, don't tell them you're from Dorchester. Say you're from Boston, but don't say Dorchester. I had to lie about where I was from, man. You know what I mean? And
so, like, did you kind of like fit in with like the kids around there? Because how old were you when you moved out there?
How old was I?
You were 7, right?
Nah, I was 7. My brother got killed. When I moved out there, I was like 12.
12?
Yeah. So you grew up in Brockton?
I was born and raised in Brockton.
You was born and raised?
Yeah, I know these streets like the back of my hand.
Shit. Never lived nowhere else in your life?
I mean,
never?
I lived in, like, Boston for a little bit, but like, that was, like, some quick shit. That was like,
okay.
Because
I lived a few places. Man.
Yeah, I can't say. I visited a couple places. I've been to Hawaii.
I mean, you the army. I'm sure you've been around the world.
Nah, so vacations I haven't really been anywhere with the military. The military traveled to Missouri. I've been to New York with them.
Okay.
I went to Iowa. I was fucking miserable. I would never go back to that fucking state again. You think here's Iowa? You think here's cold, nigga? No, it wasn't even the boring part. It was middle of the winter, nigga. Fucking balls freezing up in that motherfucker. It was like the wind chill was like -30 up in that bitch. I was not fucking with it. I was freezing.
Yeah, I could do hot. I can't do cold.
Nah, fuck cold.
Like I could
at least hot, you can take shit off.
Degrees,
you can jump in a pool and cool 30? The fuck off.
Yeah.
In the winter, you just gonna put 10 jackets on? You can't even fit fucking 10 jackets. The fuck is you doing?
Yeah, fuck that. Iowa get that cold? What's that shit there? Alaska or some shit?
That shit in there like the fucking 3 fucking Michigan, whatever the fuck you call them motherfuckers.
So out of all the places, not just military, where's your favorite place you been in the world?
From the military or just
in general?
It's definitely Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Yeah. I went there with my shorty Jasmine, and we definitely had the time of our life out there. Nah, we went to Big Island, Kona.
Okay.
That shit was. Yeah, that shit was that. But everything there, nigga, was expensive as fuck.
That's why I made it.
Yo, my flight, the hotel, and the shit came with like 4 bands. But it was during COVID, so it was like the best thing ever. There was nobody on that plane.
Yeah, that's what I did most of my travels.
There was nobody on that fucking plane.
Thomas. You ever been to St. Thomas?
Nah.
That shit is beautiful.
But beautiful. We got a Jeep out there. We did some crazy shit. I swam with some stingrays, swam with some dolphins, whale.
I did the sea lions. I
swam with some sharks.
I was fucking with the sea lions.
We did this ATV shit through the cornfields, and they basically put in the middle of the woods, like kind of like the islands you'll actually find in like I forget where. 'cause wherever they were from, like they were native, but they were put in the islands where I'm from, so it was like Sona and like some other shit. But it was lit. Like I opened up a coconut fresh off a fucking tree and drank out that motherfucker.
Oh, that's all day.
Yeah, and there's like there's actually like meat in coconut, which I didn't fucking know. He chopped it up. He's like, "You want coconut meat?" I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, coconut meat."
Yeah,
And I was like, "What the fuck you talking about?"
And then you chop it.
Yeah, and then nigga say, "Eat this." I said, "Nah, it's just not
I
it."
tell you.
But now,
my father's straight Jamaican. So when I was younger, I spent a lot of summers in Kingston, in like the real Kingston, Jamaica. But my father's from the country, so we'll do like a 3-week stay every summer when I was younger. But for like maybe 3 or 4 days, we'll go to where my father's really from, St. Thomas, Jamaica, and out there is real country. Everything, because my family basically owns the top of the mountain, kind of. Like you walk up the mountain, there's some land here, but the top of the mountain, that's where all my family is. And you see the goats, the coconut trees, the breadfruit trees, everything.
so y'all are like the farm type shit.
Basically, yeah. Shout out to my family out there, man.
Nah,
So
Hawaii was definitely an experience. Everything was mad far out there.
Right,
So like
right.
we had a Jeep Wrangler, and like to get to like anything it was like 30 minutes. And I was like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
because you on an island.
But we checked out this black sand beach. It was like black sand. That shit was lit. It was in like a gated community type shit, and this shit out there is crazy. It was a gated community. You could only get in a certain amount of time. So if you didn't make the time frame, you couldn't get in. But the dude lucky at the gate was mad chill. Let us through. We had a Jeep Wrangler. We took out all the doors, the roof. And it was lit. Gas was crazy out there. It's
Yo,
like,
man, I'm happy you're going to fucking Houston tomorrow.
yeah,
man.
yeah,
I'm
for
happy
sure.
you're traveling.
I've never
you're
been to
doing your
Texas. It's crazy.
shit. The ill shit about it is, whether you realize this or not yet, this is your first time, well, to my knowledge, your first time traveling as a photographer.
For sure, yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why it's a fucking whole different experience for you on this trip.
For sure.
This is your first trip of this nature.
It's a learning
Definitely
experience.
the last.
Yeah.
But it's the first. You know what I mean? So I'm happy you got to sit here before that and tell us about that. So please let them know what's coming up next for you, where they can find your shit, any videos you shot,
Absolutely,
anything. Please let the people know.
You can find me on Instagram at KJR Photography 21. That's my main page. My personal page is Jack Pires the Android, my full government name. But we're just trying to tap into more photography, videography. I'm nasty. I feel comfortable with photography now, so it's kind of like now I'm kind of dibbling to like the reels and like the videography, because like photography I can do all day. I'm at a comfort point where like I feel like I'm settled with photography. Like I know what I'm doing. I can get around the camera.
About 4 years since you've been doing
Yeah,
it?
it's been about 4 years. So I feel like I'm comfortable now. So making that 5-year mark. So I feel like I'm comfortable. So I can really start diving into the videos. Start learning more on that. Start using DaVinci a little more. Really explore like what a video and music videos can really do for me. That's why I really took on this. Like I shouldn't even took on that music video, but I was like, fuck it, I gotta learn somehow. So I was like, fuck it, let me just do this. I already know how to do videos, so I'm doing her cover art, her music video. So we're just gonna tap in. We're getting crazy.
Comfort zone, right?
And the garage is just going up. You know what I mean? We got Mello here now. We got Nicole here now.
Shout
I'm
out
here.
to Mello. Shout out to
Mello,
Nicole.
for sure. All three of us, we're a strong team now. We didn't have that here before at the garage, so I feel like it's really time for us to just elevate.
Yeah.
It's time for us to get this money. Stop fucking around. 2023, bigger bag. But yeah, that's it, man.
Yes, sir.
That's it.
Well, we want to see more of you.
Absolutely.
We know we got you here with us on Boulevard 58 behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
And definitely, we're going to grow with you, man.
For sure. Appreciate
You know what I'm
it.
saying? From this to other ventures, hopefully we could do some, not even hopefully, we're going to do some events together.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And y'all going to see what grows from here. Word up, man.
sure.
Appreciate you for coming through.
Problem, man.
You know what
Anytime.
I mean?
And I got your back.
Hold on, let me get down. Do that again. Real shit. You know what I mean? But thank you for coming through, man.
No problem, man.
Word up. Remember what he said, man? He's out here.
I'm out here. I'm coming.
He's going to Houston. He's doing his major motherfucking moves right now. He's part of a strong team. The Garage Media, Nicole, Mello. It's only going to get bigger. And just because you hear 3 names, don't think it's just them 3. Nah, that's a strong fucking team right there. Check out their work. Make sure y'all know what they're doing. If y'all ain't familiar, get the fuck familiar, man.
Sure,
like I said, I do introductions here. So, Jack, I appreciate you for coming through.
Thank you.
I want to give you your flowers for what the fuck you be doing. I don't even like saying flowers because I feel like that be stealing from other podcasts. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you your pack. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a pack of some smoke. You know what I'm saying? Real shit, man. You deserve the whole pizzy, the whole plate. You know what I'm saying? Not no ounce, not no half pound, not no sev. You know what I'm saying? Give them the whole plate, man. For real, you deserve that because like you said, your story started with you not having a father figure. Yeah. You were so strong-minded enough to do the military and beg your mother to sign the papers. You did that. It made you a stronger individual. Now people are seeing your growth out here and you as a man because of your ambition, your courageousness, and your determination. And that shit's going to carry you far as fuck. And you're very humble. But we know you're a military motherfucker, so you'll fuck somebody up, especially you said you was about to be a sergeant. So don't play with this nigga. Don't play with him. Shit. You know what I'm saying? He's a very humble dude, so treat him accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for coming through. No problem. And keep growing, bro. We're going to be here with you the whole ride.
Appreciate you, my bro.
Yes, sir. One.
Young Twan. Finally doing something nigga talk about. I remember them sleeping on me. I've been just trying to freeze the moments. Why they acting so friendly? I ain't have a penny. I came from Adidas, homie. But these Yeezys on me got me cozy. If you see me on floor seats, don't approach me. Bitch, I came from the nosebleeds. Watch how I put it in motion. I'm about to go and tell them deceased. Really just trying to succeed. Success is really in the reach. I gotta watch what I'm doing. I can't get them people a reason to speak. Won't get a reason to speak. Won't get a reason to talk. Why are they looking at me whenever I'm walking at all? This is an elevation where the 211, yeah, you know that my dog. I was just down bad in the dirt, I couldn't even take a call. Ain't it funny how my phone been ringing? Said she wanted, she heard how I've been slinging. Money calling, I'm trying to get acquainted. For a meal, I can get you guys acquainted. Ain't it nice to meet ya? We could take a trip down to Ibiza. She a foreign little baddie beneath her. She'll do anything if I need